Days Gone Remastered arrives next April 25th, improved for PS5, PS5 Pro and PC. Along with this technical improvement also arrived the new game modes, Permadeath, Speedrun and Horde Assault, the latter being perhaps the most interesting of all the additions for this remaster. So for that reason, let's talk a little about the challenges and rewards that await us in the new Horde Assault challenge. So, how will this mod work in Days Gone Remastered? Well, according to Vene Studio, the game's developers, the new Horde Assault is a new arcade survival mode, where our main objective will be to face and finish off horde after horde of enemies like Freakers, Prickers, Pitchers, and even Rager Bears, while you try to survive as long as possible to get the highest score. The single-player mod will focus on pure Days Gone style combat, ideal for action-loving fans who are just looking to dish out bullets left and right, because the basic concept here is survive, the war is coming for you. In Horde Assault, you start by entering Cascade with only a handgun, so you'll need to fight your way through the initial onslaught of Freakers until you reach your drifter bike in order to traverse the open areas. You also need to find the supply boxes scattered throughout the map to acquire more powerful weapons that will increase your chances of survival. This mod will feature over 20 weapons available to use, including a new flamethrower, not available in story mode. Don't forget that finding these supply boxes can mean life or death when you face the next horde of enemies. Keep in mind that the weapons that appear in each supply box are random and will reset for each new match. But destroying Freakers won't be the only thing you do in this mode, as you'll need to replenish your resources and earn additional experience by completing side tasks. These mini objectives will be crucial to staying alive, as you could run out of ammo with up to 800 Freakers mercilessly chasing you. Now, if you manage to reach 30 minutes of survival on any map, you'll unlock the Ultimate Horde, where an endless legion of enemies will fight until they hunt you down, pushing all your skills to the limit. The higher your scores and the more you level up, the more you'll unlock rewards for this mode, including 4 different maps, up to 18 characters, some of them never before playable, new cosmetics and unique injectors that will significantly enhance your gameplay experience. Speaking of injectors, during your journey to becoming a legendary survivor, you can earn up to 24 unique injectors, 12 positive and 12 negative. Positive injectors provide a positive boost in your score, but increase the challenge, while negative injectors penalize your score but increase your chances of survival with certain in-game perks you'll have to discover. Here are 2 examples. Exploding Freakers. Upon death, Freaker explode. You need every advantage you can get when facing larger hordes, and this injector is a unique way to thin their numbers. Wounded. Start at the maximum hit level in Horde Assault. The longer you survive, the more difficult your chances of survival become. With this injector, the difficulty escalation system begins immediately, proving to be a true challenge that only strongest will survive. In Horde Assault, you'll progress through a reward track consisting of up to 35 levels, each granting your prizes including injectors, character skins and cosmetic patches. As mentioned before, the inclusion of rewards will give us access to 6 more never-before playable Days Gone characters, including O'Brien, Lisa, Esquizo and more. Patches return, this time as cosmetic items for the Deacon Cut, and the improved photo mode will come in very handy. The patches you collect will also be applied in the main story. There are additional rewards in the reputation phase by exceeding the target score on all 4 maps, one of these rewards being a highly requested item by fans that is related to our wandering motorcycle. An interesting fact is that this mod will be available from the start and you won't need to complete the main story to enjoy it. Finally, I just remind you that all this content will be available for PC via DLC called The Broken Road that will cost $10. And PS4 users who already have the game, both physical and digital, will also be able to upgrade to the modes of this version, also for $10. Obviously, the technical improvement and compatibility with DualSense is something exclusive for the PS5 versions. What do you think of this new Horde mode? Do you plan to revisit Take on SD Jones' adventure with this improvement, or will you embark on your first visit to the post-apocalyptic world of Days Gone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's all, people. While Days Gone is not a masterpiece, I think it's a pretty entertaining and enjoyable title for fans of survival, mutant, zombies and open world games. I highly recommend it. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't leave without fear subscribing to the channel and leave your likes. For now, I say goodbye, but remember I'll see you soon in the next video here on the Beat Island.